In the past, dumpsters would overflow at this time of year as students moved out of their dorms or apartments for the summer. Massive amounts of household items would be left behind because they were no longer wanted or needed. Nowadays, the Pack It Up and Pass It On program offers an alternative.
Pack It Up and Pass It On really puts the reuse into recycling. It's true recycling. It's getting items that students no longer want for whatever reason and getting into the hands of needy San Marcos residents.
Last year, more than 7 tons of donated items were made available to needy families in the San Marcos area. Originally, the donation program was organized under a single tent at Ocarina Springs. Now, it takes over the entire ballroom at the LBJ Student Center. Eventually, all donated items will be moved here to the ballroom. Volunteers will sort and organize the donations into a garage sale style setup in preparation for the big distribution day. However, Pack It Up and Pass It On could never happen without its volunteers. Volunteering for the program is not only an opportunity to earn service hours, it's also a great way to give back to the community.
We have a really pretty big group on Facebook, and so hopefully we can use that to recruit volunteers and get the word out even more, have people spread word of mouth like, hey, you have something to donate?
Barrels for donations will be located at every dorm and campus-owned apartment complex. There are also plans to have barrels placed at off-campus complexes as well.
We get a lot of printers, alarm clocks, we get refrigerators, we've gotten a washer and dryer, all kinds of items that these families desperately need.
You can visit the Community Relations website for more information on volunteering and for a list of desired items. Donations from dorms will be accepted until May 16th, while donations from apartments will be accepted until August. For Bobcat Update, I'm Lynn McCann. Those students who can't live on campus look for places to live in apartments, lofts, townhomes, or duplexes. And even then, they have to be lucky. Many students have had the idea of renting a house together and splitting the rent and bills between 3, 4, or even 5 people in a house like this one. But according to the city of San Marcos, this is illegal, and if a student is caught, not only will they be evicted immediately, they could be fined.
Basically, you can have 2 different last names in a house, and if you have a third last name, that violates the zoning restrictions in most of San Marcos.
Students should start visiting home locators as early as 9 or 10 months in advance to assure themselves that they will have a place to live. But houses are rented about 1 month in advance, which makes finding one at the right time even harder.
I think everybody would love a house. You have your own backyard, you can bring in your own grill, you have, that's your property if you're renting it, or what I mean, that's your space,
The zoning laws are designed to establish uniformity and stability throughout the city. Consequences of a zoning violation can result in a fine of up to $2,000 per day per violation. For Bobcat Update, I'm Lynn McCann. It won't be long before students converge on places like South Padre Island or perhaps one of the popular beaches in Florida. Historically, Mexico has been a favorite destination for some, but it's riskier these days because of the drug wars. Extra precautions have to be taken when traveling to foreign lands.
I don't think safety is an issue for me going to Mexico if I were to go. I think it would just be more I would want to be with a group for sure, a mixed group of guys and girls. I would definitely not want to go there with just one girlfriend.
Reservations have to be made months in advance, and group travel deals could easily sell for more than $300. But you don't have to travel far for spring break to have fun. Besides places like Cancun and South Padre, San Marcos has just as much to offer for your vacation. Also during spring break, Austin will be hosting South by Southwest. Those attending will be able to experience unique music and innovative films. A few events are free of charge, but most require a badge.
They're really expensive. I know interactive is $1,000 with the music and interactive sections together. I think wristbands are $139 or something. I don't know. Or $300.
But you don't have to travel far at all to enjoy spring break. Sewell Park is a perfect place to catch some sun, go swimming, snorkeling, or canoeing. Basketball or volleyball, or most days you can throw a frisbee around with Frisbee Dan. For Bobcat Update, I'm Lynn McCann.